stars, a silver spoon. My broken down TV show cartoons in my living room. One day I hope to make it a player in this game. Mama, don't cry, long as we try, maybe they exchange. Perhaps I'll just a fantasy, a life where we don't need no welfare. It's with our own family. Maybe it's me that caused it, the fighting and the hurting in my own crime. Cause I didn't wanna be a burden. Watch mama open up her arms to hug, and I ain't worried about a damn thing. With unconditional love, things change. Vision in the eyes to see, hope things change. The future's still inside of me. You must remember that tomorrow comes after the dark, so you will always be in my heart. Unconditional love, the lessons in your eyes to see, hope things change. The future's still inside of me. You must remember that tomorrow comes after the dark, so you will always be in my heart. With unconditional love. Just got the message you've been calling on me. Been out here hustling on the streets, ain't had a chance to speak. But you know, with you and me it's all G. We could never be enemies, cause you've been such a good friend to me. Where would I be without my dogs? No wonder why when times get hard, cause it ain't easy being who we are. Driven by my ambitions, desire higher positions, so I proceed to make G eternally. And my mission is to be more than just a rap musician. The elevation of today's generation, if I can make them listen. Prison ain't what we need, no longer stuck in greed. Time to plan, strategize, my family's gotta eat. We will make something out of nothing. No pleasure in the suffering, neighborhood will be good if they get cut out on the bustin'. The liquor and the weed, the cussing, sending love out to my block. The struggle never stops, it's his game. Collision in the eyes to see, hope things change. The future's still inside of me. We must remember that tomorrow comes after the dark, so you will always be in my heart. With unconditional love, the lessons in your eyes to see, hope things change. The future's still inside of me. We must remember that tomorrow comes after the dark, so you will always be in my heart. With unconditional, probably never understand your ways. With every day I swear I hear you trying to change your ways while getting paid at the same time. Just had a baby with the same eyes, something inside. Please let me die, these are strange times. How come I never made it? Maybe it's the way I played it in my heart. I know one day I gotta be a star. My hopes and all my wishes, so many vivid pictures, and all the currency I'll never even get to see. This fast life soon shatters, cause after all the lights and screens, nothing but my dreams matter. Hoping for better days, maybe a peaceful night. Baby, don't cry, cause everything gon' be alright. Just lay your head on my shoulder, don't worry about a thing. Baby girl, I'm a soldier. Never treated me bad, no matter who I was. You still came with that unconditional love. Lessons in your eyes to see, those things change. The future's still inside of me. You must remember that tomorrow comes after the dark, so you will always be in my heart. With unconditional love. Lessons in your eyes to see, those things change. The future's still inside of me. You must remember that tomorrow comes after the dark, so you will always be in my heart. With unconditional love.
That's Unconditional Love. That's by my cousin Tupac. Cousin. You know, we miss him, but he's still around. The message that he had then is still the message we have later in life today. You know, we're still doing what we can do and to remember what we need to do. I'm going to close up that dumbass people in the world. Today, we were out on the road driving. There was a 12 bus move. That means it was 12 buses in a line going somewhere. And one of the drivers had an accident. Driver in the front, number 1 bus says to number 2 bus, come on around, you get in front of me, because I can't have C. Driver number 2 bus go around, to the back of the bus up, boom, bam, boom. And then she says, well, what happened was I was coming around and he stopped, and if he didn't stop, I wouldn't have hit it, the back of the bus. And that didn't make no sense to me, because ain't nobody driving it but you. If you see you gonna hit, you don't go no further. Don't go any further. STOP style, stop. But you gotta go by what they tell you. They try to tell you anything. Oh, gotta stop, or I couldn't see, or I didn't know, or I didn't do right. I can't get right. I can't half see. I don't feel good. I'm dizzy. It's whatever. So, it is what it is. And it was kind of an embarrassment, because how do you hit something by going around it? If you can't see to go around it, don't go. You don't supposed to pass another bus anyway. If he wants you to go around, he should have pulled into the shoulder. If he wants you to pass him, you should have said no. So, there's some dumbass people in the world. A little bit more about dumbass people. I have a relative, and I'm not going to put his business out there, but I'm just going to say this relative. And, Mother's Day was on a Sunday. Gave his wife some cake. She said, "Oh, this cake is nice. I love this cake. Cake tastes good." Gave the wife a balloon and a teddy bear. "Oh, you so sweet. You give me a balloon and a teddy bear." Oh, Gave the wife a Mother's Day card. She said, "What? I'll celebrate no holiday. You know I'm Jehovah's Witness." So it became a big argument and whatever. Now, ironically, there's another cousin which is closer to me than this cousin, and his wife Jehovah's Witness too. But I don't know too much about that situation. But the card and all of that situation, yeah, that was funny. Got that in the email. So it's some dumbass people in the world. I don't know in this case who would wear the crown for dumbass. Would it be her for getting angry that somebody's doing nice, or would it be him for infringing upon her when that's how she is? So shout out to Calvin and Marletta. Marletta. Calvin with a K and Marletta. Shout out. 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 That's a shout out. So, before I wrap up about the dumbest people in the world, let's move on to Bin Laden. Now, I hate to do it to Obama, but Obama got it coming. So, Barack Obama waits until 11 o'clock at night to tell y'all, "We found Bin Laden. He's dead." Well, when did it happen, Mr. President? Well, it happened around 2 o'clock this afternoon, but this goes to remind us that when we say we will never forget, we won't forget. And he has a way of turning everything around into a campaign. He never can answer. That's his gift, to make everything a campaign, to make you feel good about stupidity. What did you get on your report card, young man? Well, Mr. President, I got a 30. I just got kicked out of high school, or I just got kicked out of college. I don't have my grades up. I don't have no money to take this test over. Well, you don't need no degree. You can take your 30, be proud that you made that 30, because that's the best you can do, and hang that 30 up on the, I'll be proud to take your 30 and put it on my refrigerator and show it to my one kids. Because there's a change with that 30. And everybody will be happy. Oh, Obama gonna hang my 30. You know, you're happy about failure. Here we are paying $4.45 for gas, the highest it's ever been. And every year it gets higher. And you tell me to feel good about paying high priced gas. Well, if you take that $4 and that $4 goes into your gas tank, what we're going to take with that $4 is take the $2 from that gas and put it into whatever. And you'll say, oh, well, I'm going to go spend more gas money because the $2 is going to the so-and-so. Cure for cancer. Spend more gas. And that's not what it is. The problem is the people speeding so fast, going too far. They don't change their spark plugs. They don't have good gas economy. The emissions testing is a fraud, and therefore you burn up more fuel than you need to. I go down the highway all day long smelling fuel vapor from somebody's busted old car or busted new car that's not burning the emissions enough. Yeah, that stinks. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of secret about the economy. You need to tell your congressman, your legislature, your councilman, your senator to pass an order to stop printing money. I'm going to say it one more time. Tell your congressman or your senator to stop printing money. This is how the oil economy works. You keep printing money. The value of the gold goes down. When gold goes down, oil goes up. Reason being, if you know the oil is worth $2 a barrel, the American US dollar loses its value. I have to raise the price of oil to keep the cost enriched. Now, if you stop printing money, the cost of gold will go up. And if the gold is strong, the oil will come down. Initially, just like they stopped making the $1,000 bill, they stopped making the $500 bill. Eventually, they're going to stop making the $100 bill because the dollar will be so weak that there will not be enough gold to sustain it. Now, that's real talk. You can take that to the bank. No pun intended. And they keep printing money, they keep printing money, they keep printing money, they keep printing money, they keep printing money. We didn't have this problem until the dumbass people got in the White House and sent all this money overseas. For what? I don't know. They must have took it for newspaper or took it for paper, but it was unnecessary. And I fault the government and the people that put into office who's supposed to have checks and balances on that stuff. But they didn't do it. They sat around and let it spin, let it spin, let it spin. And I'm getting to the point where I might as well run for president, you know? Stop spending. Use what you got. If what you got don't work, tear it down and turn it into a parking lot. Because there's no place to park as it is, no matter where you go. You can't hardly park in D.C. We went down to D.C., had to drive all around the world because you couldn't park nowhere. And we're not going to do that. Not again, not again, not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. Like that. I do. Not again. Never, never, never again. When you go to jail and you come out of jail, there's a big old sign that says never again. And you wonder what never again means. They always assume that it means never again will you be arrested, never again will you come to jail, never again will you be coming through those gates. I'll take it that much farther. Never again will I be in that same situation again. Stealing from me, taking money from me. So, it's just the best people in the world. So, back to Bin Laden. They don't know if it's him or not. You wait 9 hours to make the announcement when everybody's in bed asleep. Now you tell me that you intercepted a telephone call on a cell phone. I don't buy that. First of all, cell phone, you have to know the number of the cell phone to track it, target it. You have to know the voice of the person in order to know that that's that person talking. It just don't add up. Just not making sense. It's bullshit, basically. So I'll be right back after these next commercial break.